What's up guys, Diabetic Ninja here showing you a tutorial on how to mod Dungeon Defenders for Xbox 360. I will post a link in the description about where you get everything you're going to need, because you're going to need this Eternia Crystals app and Horizon. And I'll also put my gamer tag in the description if you need any help at all. So first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a flash drive, put it in your Xbox, get a save on it, and then you're going to put it, after you save and take it out, you're going to go to your computer, put it in, and go to Horizon. Then you're going to go, so you're going to see this, and you're going to want to go to Games, and then Dungeon Defenders. And after you do that, you're going to want to right click on the save game, not the backup, and click Extract File. And then I've just got a save folder for when I was trying different modding tactics. You don't need one, but you can just make one if you want. And just save it. Since I've already got one, I gotta replace it. Just click yes. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up this Eternia Crystal app, and this is gonna pop up. You just go to open, and then open the file wherever you saved it. You can mod your character, or you can mod the items in your. Now you can also mod the weapons on your character, and I'll show you how to do that later. But I've already got a bunch of like modded stuff in here, so I just need to go through and find a weapon that I want to mod, and I will be back. Alright, I'm back, and this is the weapon I'm going to mod. It's a staff, and pretty much what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, I already have a copy and paste thing ready. Well, maybe I don't. Anyways, you're just going to want to change all of the stats. Since this is a staff, you're not going to want to change the resistances. You're going to want to change all of these stats to 128. So that's the max. And what you can do is once you do that, just highlight it and copy and paste. That way it's a lot easier to do it for the rest, because it'll automatically go down to 128 since that's the max. And once you finish that, we're going to move on to the elemental damage. Now this staff already has fire, so we're just going to go ahead and make it a fire. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to take this and then just hold down 9, and then just click it out. Well, maybe, hold on. Sorry about that. You're going to want to do that, and then just click down, and you'll see this. And now you're going to want to check, you're going to see this number, and you want to get rid of this 4 right here next to the 2, 1, 4, and replace it with a 1. Because if you don't, the damage will just go back down to 1, and there pretty much acts like you never changed it. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just copy this number, because when you what you're gonna do is you'll want to put it in all of these as well. Well, not all of them, like the clip size and reload speed you don't really need to worry, but you will want to pretty much change everything else. And I will get to item size and primary color and secondary color after we finish everything else. So what I do, just so I don't have to replace the 4, is I highlight the number and then just paste over, because that makes it so you don't have to go and replace that number every time. I usually put 5 projectiles. You could put 6, doesn't really matter. Projectile speed, you can either make it super fast, super slow, whatever, it's your choice. Attack speed, you don't really need to worry about since it's a staff and not a squire or monk weapon. Weapon range, you want to change that to the max. Range damage, you're going to want to change to the max. Knockback, you can change that to the max, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that makes it so when you hold LT it'll slam on the ground. Charge speed, I usually put it 50, that way it's not too fast but it's not like too slow. You could put it faster or slower, doesn't really matter. Shots per second, you can change that if you want, it doesn't matter, it's a staff. That doesn't make it shoot anything. And now for item size. What this is, obviously it's the size of your item. I usually put mine around like 2 or 3. You can make it bigger, but the bigger it makes it, probably it's going to be the harder to see your person and where you're going. So I would just keep it around 2 or 3, because that's just like about a normal size. And now for color. Obviously, whatever you put the most number in, that's what's going to glow the most. But you're going to want to go ahead and change the glow on it to the max number that you've already got, copy and pasted. And let's go ahead and make this green on red. Just make it just like that. Or, actually no, let's make it green on purple. That'll look cool. Now, the only problem with this modding thing, with this modding tool, is if you notice over here, it'll all say staff and have the same picture of a staff. All of those, it does that for everything, like crossbow, spear, pet, sword, and for armor it says head, feet, stuff like that. That's the only problem I have with it. The best thing I would say to do is drop everything in your tavern before you go and mod the items, because like that way you don't have to go through each one being like, oh, this is modded, oh, this isn't, do I want to mod it, alright, why not, and stuff like that. Just, you gotta go through that. You can also change your money to, since the max is 200 mil now, you could just change it to 200 mil, or you could just give yourself 10 mil, whatever. It's all your decision. I don't know why you'd want anything less than 200, but once you've finished with your weapon, you can either exit out of this first and then save, but I save and then exit just to be safe, like, because you don't want to just mess up and have to do it all over again. But this is what it looks like to go and mod a character. With the, sometimes it'll work when you change it, sometimes it won't. I'm actually using a game save, that's why it says I'm level 69. The game save I'm using is Overnight Mods from purchasemods.com, and they're an amazing mod set. I'm just using this so I can go and get more weapons, and I can mod my own weapons, because sometimes you can make them better than your own. And if you notice, I'm using a squire, but I'm holding a crossbow. That's another part of the mod, is the squire has a crossbow, and it's awesome. Yeah, like, you can change the color of your person, you can change the stats, you can make them max level, and you can do like whatever you want. And it's an awesome mod save, but once you finish, you're going to want to just save it, and then you're going to want to exit out and go back to Horizon, and go to your save game again, and right click and click inject file, and then go to where you saved the thing again and double click on it. It'll save this right here. Would you already like to would you like to overwrite it? Click yes. It'll say it was transferred, and that's pretty much it. Now once you've finished modding, just go plug it into your Xbox, and you can, I don't know if you can move it to your hard drive or not. I would just leave it on the flash drive, that way if you want to mod more you don't have to move it over every time. But when you go to select, but that's the end of this modding tutorial. I know it's something I don't usually do, and I probably won't make very many of these because I'm not the best modder. I was trying to find a way to do this, and I found the modding tool on 360 Haven forums, so I decided to try it out, and it works great. I'll put the link in the description for both of these, and I'll put my gamer tag if you need any help. So yeah, if you liked the video, go ahead and thumbs it up, comment, rate, subscribe, tell me what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. And I know a bunch of you will probably think, oh, modding is for losers, why would you like do this? I'm doing this for the people who want to mod, not for the people who think it's gay. So yeah, just, if you don't want to mod, but if you like the video, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you.